With me today, of course, is John Dudley for this week's CEO blog. Now, John, you are fresh from returning from the Riverina. You met with some clubs and some trainers as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
It was part of the board's annual trek to the Riverina. It was exceptionally well. We met with all the clubs, had great feedback, and it's a two-way situation. The clubs ask us questions, we give them answers, hopefully they're satisfactory answers, but we also hear about where they're exactly positioned at this time and where they're going to, so it works really well. As for the trainers, it's something new we've introduced. We did it in Bathurst, but we met with a group of trainers. As we are all aware, we all have our issues, and it's good to hear what those issues are and see whether we can work through them. So for the Riverina, that's it for this year, although next week the tenders close for the construction of the new track at Wagga. So everything's happening in the Riverina, and Harness Racing New South Wales, the board and management are fully behind. All the participants, all the clubs, and let's take it forward.
So what was the feedback? Are the participants excited with this new track in Wagga being constructed?
Of course they're excited, and they're anxiously waiting for it. It's been a long time. There's been some hold-ups, nothing due to anything the industry's done, more so to do going through council and planning and what have you. We'll approach this very steadily. We will take our due time with it, and but in the end we'll have a very, very good complex at North Wagga.
Well, heading to the Riverina soon will be driver Lenny Clement. Now, Lenny, he obviously had a bucket list of driving at every track across New South Wales, which he completed at Tabcorp Park Menangle yesterday afternoon. Yeah,
and congratulations go out to Lenny. Trekking around New South Wales and driving on every track. Some people were envious of the lifestyle, but living in the back of a horse float probably isn't the best way to go. But now he's on a 2-week sojourn in the Riverina. He's looking after Peter and Wendy Dennis's property whilst they go on a well-earned holiday. They're one of the driving forces, of course, Ray and Helen Turner at Coolamon. So Lenny's down there, and he's got some big ideas, great ambitions for the rest of Australia. But Lenny, just for you, Ayers Rock, Uluru, you can run around it, but you can't drive a horse around it.
Thanks, John. And to end this CEO's blog, we've got the regional finals, the Alabar Breeders' Challenge regional finals at Newcastle on Sunday. We've got 6 Group 3 races ahead. And
very, very strong nominations. There'll be full fields in every one of those races. There's 2 meetings on in the Hunter at Newcastle, Saturday night and Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoon of the Alabar regional finals. Fantastic. Two meetings, 9 races at each of those meetings. So that shows how strong harness racing is at this time of the year. It's good to see. The finals are working very well. We've had the main finals, we've had the blue finals, and now we've got the regional finals. But I'd just like to remind all participants, any participant that wants to put in a submission, it can be by computer, it can be in handwriting, with the review into the Breeders' Challenge. That will take place during the month of August. The advertisements will go out very shortly. I encourage people to put pen to paper, put their thoughts down, and see what we've got may be perfect. We certainly had some perfect racing through these finals, so if we can improve, we will. If it's not broken, don't fix it, is the old saying. But let's hear from everybody, and I urge people to put pen to paper, put thoughts onto those paper, and just keep going forward and tell us how you think, they think, everybody thinks we should be doing it.
And just to put the point across again, everyone can contribute. Trainers, drivers, owners, officials, club officials, everyone can contribute.
Yes, everybody. And I love reading, so the more the merrier. And the board take these in. We've seen it with the tax parity. We've seen it with the 2-year-old review. It was interesting that when we were in Wagga, to revert to there was some comment about the 2-year-old review, but when I put it to the people that possibly had a less than complimentary situation with where they thought it ended, they actually didn't put their thoughts forward. So whether that would have influenced the end result, who knows? But it's better to be in there, putting your point forward, than throwing the bricks afterwards.
With the 2-year-old review, we'll see hopefully for the new season all the 2-year-old races mapped out shortly.
Yeah, October is our commitment to put the full season's 2-year-old races out. There's a little bit of a trick to that, of course, for the dates in July and August for 2017, but we'll accommodate that. It gives owners and trainers some sort of surety that that's where the race will be on. It might not be in their backyard, but it'll be near enough to, and they'll know and be able to plan where to go to. We just need to get the nominations for the races for them to stand up. They're guaranteed. They can be additional races to the standard 8 races on the program. So really, we believe it's win-win-win all around.
Great stuff. All right. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Amanda.